I'm Deidre Silbert, and I am from the Ridgeway Creative District, way out on the western slope of Colorado. So in my community in Ridgeway, I've been asked a number of times, you're talking all the time about these creatives and this creative community. What does that really mean? Who are you including in the creative community? And what we have said is we want to be as inclusive as possible in our town. So we're looking at not only what most people automatically think of, artists, performers. We're looking at those folks as well as anyone who designs in any way. So a landscape architect, an architect, those are creative people in our community. Or someone who imagines in their mind something new and builds it. That's a piece of the way we define it. We have a boundary. Creative districts are required to have a boundary. We have a boundary, but we've really interpreted it more broadly than that because we're a very small town, and we need to include, a much greater inclusive group of all the folks in our community who are doing something imaginative, something creative with their hands or in their mind. And that's how we define creatives. We really wanted to be inclusive because we are so small, and we didn't want any business or any individual to feel left out of this process, because it's about taking our whole community forward, allowing all the boats to rise, rather than favoring one area or another. But there is some sentiment in our community. Some people do feel like, oh, that's not about me, I'm not a creative. And in fact, most of the time when we really look at it, they're doing something pretty creative, because it takes creativity to survive in a small town that's very rural.